So I've just been enjoying everything you've been saying, and especially your introductory talk. I wrote down a lot of what you were saying about the fuel that powers our life is the same energy that created worlds, the universe. And
This is how you are viewed by non-physical. This is how we see each of you as these fiercely powerful, beautiful creatures. Yes.
so incredible. And I have like moments of glimpses of this. So I think my question is how to have that be my living experience more, all that you were talking about, because I can take it into a certain degree, but I can also feel, not fully letting it in.
Well, let us look at that. Let's look at that energy that you're talking about. You can feel that you're not fully letting it in. Let us move into that and examine why. Shall we?
Sure.
Why do you feel the resistance?
It's a good question. I just,
There's a good answer.
yes, I'm aware that there is, I don't know whether to call it numbness, or maybe I have even some expectation of how I should feel at that realization, that I think just hearing it hit something in me,
Yes.
which was a kind of like Florence was talking about. It hit excitement, incredible excitement, and I could feel the truth of it, and I could feel some part of me blocking it also, all at the same time. Maybe it was fear, and I
Fear
don't
of
know
your
what.
power.
Oh,
For you to contemplate cognitively that you are synonymous with that level of power. And this is not a conscious thought that you are in the habit of forming daily. It is an unfamiliar thought because it proposes that there is a body of information then that is attached to it that you also have not contemplated. And to a large part, that is true. So when you felt the initial response, when your energy harmonized with the truth of the description of your divinity, when you felt the initial excitement, cognitively, you also understood a moment later that that meant that there was an entire other body of information that you did not know. And for a moment, the resistance was the fear of the unknown. Because if you are that powerful a being, that you are God force, that your divinity really is the same energy you're using to walk across the room is the same energy that has created worlds. And what does that mean about your potential? What does that mean about all of the things that could happen in your experience here in this reality if that belief, that conscious thought became a habit? And there is the fear of your power, the fear of the unknown, the not knowing what that looks like when a human, when God force in physical body comes into its fullness. And the answer then becomes one of trust. You know you have a soul. You know that a portion of your soul remained in non physical. All of your soul came forth into this body, but you are not your entire soul. For right now, you are concurrently living other simultaneous lives. You call them past lives and future lives, but these are all occurring at the same time. At the same time as your simultaneous lives, of course, are the lives that you're experiencing in your probable realities, the probable versions of yourself that you have created. So clearly, although all of your soul is incorporated into your body, then you do cognitively understand that you are not representative of the entire beingness of your soul. Yes?
mm,
And so understanding your connection of love, pure, unfiltered, unadulterated, unconditional love that is powering your existence here in your life. You can make a decision to trust it, that it's never going to lead you astray. It's always going to lead you down a path of fulfillment, and that there's going to be experiences along your path of fulfillment that are events and experiences that you had not yet conceived of yourself today. But those ideas, those original thoughts, which come from your intuitive mind, as you alter your beliefs and you expand, and this is a belief that you can decide to cultivate, then as you begin to expand with the formation of this new belief, you're going to get more information, original information, clarity, original thought from your higher self to you through your brain. You understand? You're going to get a new breadcrumb trail. And so the idea then comes down to trust, trusting that connection of unconditional love, trusting that the most powerful energy frequency in the universe does not want to hurt you. You do not want to hurt you. You see, you want value fulfillment. You want all kinds of delicious and joyful experiences. You want to experience the fullness of yourself passionately, creatively, spontaneously in this physical life. You want to laugh every day that you can. You see, that's why you came. That's what it means to express your divinity here in this physical body, is the joy and the trust in the love that is powering your life, accepting your divinity, which is why I gave everyone on this call the homework for repeating this affirmation every day to beat back the fear energy of their limiting beliefs and create more of a space for the truth of your divinity, your wholeness, your capacity for magic and miracles and expansion. Value fulfillment is not even a strong enough term. Joy every day, you see. Clarity every day. Excitement every day. Not all day long, but wouldn't it be great to achieve that every day? And you can by forming this thought in your mind every day, because what's going to happen? When you reaffirm every day to yourself, a week or two, just a few minutes, that you're the fuel of your life is the most powerful energy in all of the known universes, and is the identical energy that has created worlds. Life, so much life has been created from this energy. All kinds of life, you see. All kinds of living things, living beings, physical and non-physical. This is what you use to walk across the room. This is the energy you're using to cook dinner. This is the energy that you use to call a friend, do a Zoom session. This is the energy you are using every day. And so when you remind yourself of this, that it's the same energy that creates worlds, you vibrationally, your cells and atoms and molecules in your body respond to the truth and the power of those words. You are empowering yourself. Whereas in your past, there have been others who tried to make you feel less than, make you feel like you were lacking, made you feel like you were not worthy of something, that you had to do certain things, that you had to meet conditions. All of that gets beaten down by this affirmation of truth, and worthiness comes in. For if you start to create that belief, what can you not do? Who on this planet would you even think to be afraid of? What would you even be afraid of? If you are using the energy that has created worlds to cook dinner, what else could you use it for? Is the question you're going to start asking yourself. And that is when your soul is going to want to play. That is when you're creating the energy space for your divine self to begin to play. And I use the word play. It's very important. You do not play enough. And I say you euphemistically. I mean, most humans on the planet are not playing enough. They're not laughing enough. They're not finding that joy that is within them. That energy that you're using to cook dinner is pure, unadulterated joy. You're using just a very small piece of it when you could be using more of it. You could be becoming more by altering your belief systems, you see, and allowing that energy pathway to expand and materialize in your reality. It's so delicious. So delicious. Truly, it is. That's how you beat back the resistance that you felt, the fear of what that power means. What do you look like if you have truly embraced all of you, all of your power? My God, what would that look like? And for a moment, it was the unknown, and it was a place that you'd never contemplated for yourself. That is the expansion. That is the expansion, the place that you have never contemplated. Creating a belief that will allow you to contemplate that and everything that comes after that, you see. That is where you will find your value fulfillment. That's where you will find your daily laughter. That's where you'll find your daily joy. And that's where you will move into an energy space where you will not care for one fraction of 1 millisecond what anyone else in this world thinks about you or anything that you're doing. The authority, the confidence of your authority of your own life is going to surge into visible being, you see, and others will pick up this new energy. More?
Wow, that was amazing. Thank you.